The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host, Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick, and alongside me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Not gay, fella. Keep it moving.
And we like to call him the Wreck, Mr. Derek Alders.
You can suck a fart out of my ass, Scotty.
Jesus Christ. That's freaking gross, man.
You can still do it.
I don't want to.
Shouldn't have to.
I would.
It should come out on their own just fine.
I would puke it right back up and throw it up in your face. But anyways,
Kind of into that.
I'm sure.
We're going to get into more of that later.
Everybody, welcome back into the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. This is a comedy show about the current events that are going on in sports, where we like to make very inappropriate jokes about those events and inappropriate jokes about everything else that we can possibly think of.
Dicks and big wheels, baby. Dicks and big wheels.
That's it. And if this is your first time listening and you haven't noticed yet, if you do not like foul language, this is an adult show. You are, get the fuck out of here. You're in the wrong place.
You have our permission to go fuck yourself.
That's exactly right. So, as we do at the start of every single episode, we like to talk about what's been going on in our personal lives, which is something that we call the week recap. Jeremy,
Yeah.
how's your week, bud?
Real good.
That's a shocker.
I'm back to building airplanes.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Are you doing it in the garage?
Yeah, in the garage.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm working from home. They let me bring some of the equipment home. I've had to do some expansions in the garage. They had me building, potentially life-saving devices for, this awful plague that has struck the world, and I said, "Fuck you guys! The airlines need more money. They got to have some revenue coming in. They need their airplanes." So that's what I chose to do. Actually, it wasn't a choice. They didn't give me a choice. I don't get to make choices out there. I just work. And then let's see. This last weekend, celebrated my wife's birthday.
Yep.
I gave her present, which was that display case that I haven't quit talking about since for the last few weeks.
It is really nice. It's a good looking display case.
Goddamn right it is. I built it. For the time I put in on that fucking thing, it better be. I finished it up. I went old school on the finish for it. I put some shellac on it. I was looking up online tips on how to do a good coat of shellac. Found out what shellac is.
You know what you should have done?
What's that?
Should have put some stank on it.
I put it under the shellac. I shellacked it in.
All right.
Shellac is, they take a substance that's some kind of a Taiwanese, it's just Thai, not Taiwanese. Some bug from Thailand secretes some substance that hardens, and then they grind it up into a powder and mix it with denatured alcohol, which melts it into the goop that you get in there, and then you spray it on, and then
That sounds disgusting.
Well, yeah, and then the denatured alcohol evaporates out of it, and it leaves a nice clear finish on there. So anytime you've ever eaten off of a table with a nice shellac finish, you're eating off bug puke. So enjoy that.
Carcasses or puke?
Puke. It's a secretion that they make. It's kind of like how bees do with honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's actually very similar to amber. It comes out that same color, and they bleach it to make it clear.
Oh,
so yeah, I've been playing in bug puke for a while now.
Nice, way to go! That
Got
sounds
it all
disgusting.
over my hands.
Yeah, and we had barbecue together.
Yeah, I made that with the bug puke hands.
Oh,
and,
nice.
I made those potatoes anyway.
Okay.
I had my help do the barbecue, and by that I mean the rib crib. Thank you guys for that. I don't know why I'm thanking you. I paid you a lot of money for it, but still, I like to call them the help.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, I got nothing.
Oh.
Happy birthday to my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, happy birthday to your wife. She's such a nice...
I had two different parties. I had for her. I didn't. She did. I had one set of friends come over, and then as they were about to leave, another set of friends came over. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek, you were really late.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You had a good reason. I will give that to you. You did have a good reason. Didn't want to.
Which was he didn't want to leave the house?
Nope, he didn't want to be at your house.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways,
That's just hurtful, Scotty.
so my week.
I'd never say anything like that about you.
That's okay. I said it for him. He wouldn't have told you. I'm just being honest for him. So yeah. So this week for me, my house is currently almost painted. So now I almost don't have a shit brown house.
Using bug puke?
Using the bug puke.
Yeah. Nice shellac finish on the outside of the house.
Jeremy had some extra, so
I did,
that's what I'm using.
And I also added some of my own puke on my way into the house.
That's what makes it that kind of chunky look. Yeah.
Your
It's
neighbors,
textured.
Your neighbors were really freaked out by me just running my hand down my throat. But I was like, I gotta really make this look nice.
Yeah, for sure.
They're like, we'll just show you a picture of him. It comes up so much easier.
I actually had an.
Do you live next to Jude?
Anyways, I had a lot of family in town this week. I had a lot
You
of
have family in town every week.
No.
It's your excuse all the time.
No, I did. My dad came up from Western Kansas, and I was really excited. I haven't seen him in almost 2 months. My brother is moving up from Western Kansas, so I got to see him for a little bit. I got to see my niece. My uncle from the other side of the family, I haven't seen in over a year. I got to see him. It was just a jam-packed week full of shit.
This is always so sad.
Your uncle-
Scotty doesn't even know who his dad is, so he just finds random dudes.
I've
and
got 2 of them.
latches on, calls him daddy, and
Yeah.
it's
And then,
very sad.
not to mention his uncle from another spunk hole. You know what I mean? That's
God, that's so terrible.
He pays guys down at the bus station $20. I'll give you a ride wherever you go. Want to go? Just let me call you dad. Just sit in the car with
be
me.
my friend. That's all I want are friends.
You're like, I'm 8 years younger than you.
you want to have a catch?
That's the worst line ever in any sports movie ever. But it came to a crescendo at the very end of the weekend where I got to go out and eat dinner with my dad and my stepmom with my wife to
Allegedly, your dad.
to Newport Grill, which here in Wichita is like the best seafood you can get when you're fucking landlocked.
I don't know where this
Yeah.
is.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not familiar with this place.
Bradley Fair, East Side.
Okay.
It is fucking awesome.
Get 3
Better than
scallops.
Long John's?
Better than Long John's.
Really?
Expensive as fuck.
Yeah, you get
As expensive as Long John's?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that... There's another seafood place out there.
I'm sure there's plenty of seafood places.
Captain D's.
You think I'd be here if there was a Captain D's in town? Absolutely not. We'd be doing this show live from Captain D's every weekend. That's what they used to call me in high school, by the way, Captain D.
Right.
In junior high, it was Lieutenant D, and then they promoted me up to captain.
Well, they found out you had both your legs, and you couldn't be Lieutenant D no more.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
was actually in the Navy, so I was Commander D for a while. And,
Nice.
And then you were Admiral D.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's more of an honorary title.
they fly.
Bonefish, that's the name of it. There's
Oh
Bonefish
yeah,
Grill out there.
That one's clear further out east. But for those
Okay.
of you guys who aren't from the Kansas area, you don't understand. A
It's
lot
also
of you
what
live.
Aquaman does.
Yeah,
Bones fish.
Bonefish, that's how mermaids get made.
Yep.
that's right. But it was awesome.
Once there was a porpoise, and it's like, that's not a fish, motherfucker.
But that was my week. I had a great one. Not a whole lot of funny though. So, anyways, Derek, you're the funny. Go.
Drank. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I went and hung out with Jeremy. I wanted to wait till Scotty left, and then I
Damn
went
near
over to
succeeded.
Just about did.
yeah. So I almost avoided that. Didn't quite work out, but I went to hang out at Jeremy's. Had Jeremy laughing pretty hard at a story I'd shared about
That was a pretty good one.
getting a wrong number text.
You showed this to me.
Yeah, while at a baseball game at Wrigley Field. I can read it to you later if you like.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
do you want me to read it on the show?
Oh, for hell yeah, go read it on the show. It's a great story.
I think his initial is very first response to the guy. Sets the tone for everything in this conversation
gotta
because there's
find
no way that he was expecting it.
Well, the best thing about comedians is whenever they get a long or a wrong number text message and or call, there's probably a 60 to 70% chance that they're just gonna go with it.
That's pretty much what happened.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sitting on the third base line a few years ago, June 21st, 2016, year of our Lord. And I'm sitting on the third base line, just hanging out about fifth inning at Wrigley Field, and my phone goes off. I get a text message that says, "Hey, Laura, sexy Mexican you are."
This, just to be clear, this is 4 years, 1 month, and 4 days before Regis Philbin died.
Yes. So this is the text I get. And I responded back with, "I'm getting a horse."
That right there sets the tone for the whole text conversation.
Hey.
That is not what he was expecting to hear. I guarantee you, with that greeting to her, Laura lives in an apartment.
Yeah.
And probably not a nice one.
Probably not. I bet you to start the day, Laura has already had enough. That's how I envision Laura.
So that his response says, "No way, really?" I said, "Yeah, I'll send you a pic." He goes, "That's awesome. I want to see." And so then I had a picture of a horse that was on fire, like just decomposed.
Smoldering.
It was
it's smoking
awful.
coming out of it.
It is a horrible picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This horse was clearly burned alive.
So bad.
But it looks like somebody started a fire on the inside of a horse.
Yeah, and like they were roasting marshmallows over it.
Oh my God.
So I said, "I'm going to name him Smokey."
Oh my God.
And then he says, "Haha, why is that? What the fuck? That's horrible. What's wrong with you?" I said, "Horses are expensive. It's all I can afford right now."
Because you got to get that horse.
Yeah, you
gotta get it.
that. Yeah.
He goes, "That's not cool. Are you serious or just joking?" I said, "I think I may be pregnant. Want to grab some drinks later?" Pregnant? What the fuck? Was that pic real or you were just playing? "Don't worry. Nothing some Patron won't solve. Want to party tomorrow? My girl has the hookup on some clowns. Get them super cheap. We can watch them juggle and shit. I can introduce you to Smokey."
Keep in mind, she just dropped the bombshell of being pregnant, and he went back to the horse.
Yeah.
That's what, baby, no big deal. You really getting a horse? That horse?
He goes, "Yeah, I'm down. Where at? I don't want to meet Smokey. That's fucked up. You're wrong." But he'd still smash probably. Mm-hmm. He goes,
Well, he can't get her pregnant.
He's that kind of desperate. That's
Yeah.
true. That's totally true.
So he goes, "Where at?" I said, "I'll let you know soon. Address is super secret and subject to change. Fight clubs and stuff. Unless you like to throw hands. 2 weeks ago, this dude got his nose bit off." He says, "Send me a pic of you." I said, "Okay." And then I just sent him a picture of Ronald McDonald on the phone, and it says wrong number, but that was McAwesome. He says, "Okay, you're fake." I said, "Yep, thanks for the entertainment. Got to run. I've got a hungry horsey."
That's the thing is, you weren't fake. You're real.
Yeah,
I've
you're
seen
a real.
you.
You're a real person.
I have laid eyes on you in person.
But somewhere in this world, there is that guy that's going to stumble over this show, and he's going to go, "That's that motherfucker that did that."
Yeah. I still have the number from the screenshot from when I said, I really, really, really want to fucking just...
Oh, we should call that guy.
We should totally call that guy.
I hope he's still got the same number.
That would be freaking awesome. Chances are low.
What's sad is that somewhere somebody had to happen upon that horse to take that picture.
That's true.
Yeah, somebody took that photo.
That's awful.
And I hope that they had the same sense of humor that I did about it.
No.
I hope he looked at the horse and went, "Are you serious?"
You gotta see this. Hang on, I gotta send this to my dad.
That's
He
awful.
looked at the horse. You gotta be shitting me. This ain't you.
That's what I'll do with my father-in-law now. Because years ago, the very first day I met my father-in-law, my wife and my mother-in-law were shopping, and we got drug along. And there was some meme. It's an old meme, and it's a dead cat on the road, and somebody had taken a giant piece of plywood and just spray painted "free cat" with an arrow pointing down to the cat. And my father-in-law, I've never to this day really seen him laugh that hard. I mean, he was beet red, tears coming out of his eyes. And I'm like, I like this guy, right? So now the thing that me and my father-in-law do is anytime we're out walking around and we see a dead animal, we take a picture of it and send it to each other. That's what we do. And we just put "free" before it. So free bird, some assembly required, free cat. Well, we went to Italy, and my wife, she got the best one. They have one of the popes in there in the Vatican.
Oh God.
Yeah, it says he sent my father-in-law a picture of it. He's long dead. It says free pope. I can't beat that. I just cannot beat that.
The thing is that free cat sign has a whole new meaning ever since the wrongful arrest of Cat Stevens.
Oh, jeez. All right. Anything else you got there?
No, I got to watch the Bears make a comeback win.
We'll get to that here in a little bit.
That
there,
was
Bubba.
a great day.
We'll get to that.
I got
eventually.
so drunk on Sunday. I woke up about 6 o'clock in the morning Monday, heaved my guts out, helped. I finished up a display case.
Yeah.
And then that was about
Still
it.
stepping on my cord, man.
Every time I move, it doesn't matter.
That's my umbilical cord. Dad cut it real long.
Anyways,
I'm gonna kink it. You need to go on a diet.
believe it or not, this is a sports show.
It sure is.
Where we kind of
He
have
talked
to.
about the Bears, and we've already talked a little horse racing.
Yeah, that's true. yeah, true.
And bringing up the 8th lane, it's Smokey.
I'm not sure if that was horse racing or the worst game of polo ever. Either way, it's not good.
No.
Come on, go. Go.
God damn it! They put their goalie. Is there a goalie in polo? I hope so.
Anyways, believe it or not, this is it's a show loosely, I guess, encompassed
Loosely based
by
on sports. It's inspired by sports.
Scotty, you're beating a dead horse here.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You know how they say you can't beat a dead horse? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
and apparently set it on fire.
Yeah. The old phrase that you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. People are under the false assumption I won't waterboard a horse. Yes, I will. And by the way, if you go to the trouble of leading him to water and he doesn't drink, that horse is an asshole.
Both assholes?
Yes.
Yeah. He's an assholes.
All right, let's get to
No, that was
at least
beer
we
talk.
had enough sports over the weekend that we got to eventually get to it. So let's start off with the NHL. The Tampa Bay Lightning end up being your 2020 Stanley Cup champions after they shut out the Dallas Stars in Game 6 to win. That's what I got. All right.
They were favored to win it last year, too, and they got upset in the first round.
Oh,
The guy that
you
James
know more about it than I do.
James Holzhauer, the Jeopardy James, the guy that fucking won
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah.
million games in a row.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
He's a professional gambler, and he said that one of his regrets, I think he said, was somebody asked him for just a dead-on tip. Like, what's a great sports betting tip? And he says, bet it all on Tampa. And then they got upset the first round last year.
He told Alex Trebek that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bet it all on Tampa, and then they get upset the first round.
Because Trebek's Canadian, so he's a big
hockey
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Now he's dying, so that's what Canada will get you.
That's horrible.
It sure is.
Love Trebek. Anyway, moving on to what we have going on in front of us. We're actually watching the 2020 Major League Baseball playoffs.
Really? I'm
put the
watching the
camera
commercial
on
for
that.
The
RVs.
postseason. Well, it's a commercial, you jackass.
You should put the camera on the TV and let them watch that. It's much more interesting.
I don't think so.
Let's live stream the game.
Well, then why are we watching it?
Well, because
Isn't Alf on?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
Alfonso Ribeiro's on, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fresh Prince.
Love that guy.
that's
Yep.
right. So I'm actually really excited for the
He's on those State Farm commercials.
Post
Yeah, he's Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. No, he's not.
No, he's not the real Chris Paul.
No.
Yeah.
Yay. So we have a couple of matchups today. We've got the ALDS, and then tomorrow starts the NL. I'm sorry, this is the wild card series. I apologize. I'm looking at the paper wrong.
Apology
The
accepted,
wild
Scotty.
card series.
That's one.
Shut up. But yeah, so as far as the first round goes of the playoffs, I'm kind of digging this 8-team thing. I think this is great. What about you guys?
You just like it because it gives your Cardinals a chance to make the playoffs.
We would have made the playoffs,
No, you
dipshit.
wouldn't.
Yes, we would have.
I think you just like watching dudes run around in tight pants.
6
Ooh,
teams.
there's
We're
that
ranked
too.
5th. Dumb shit. Come on.
Nah, he still wouldn't have made it.
We would have made it.
Yeah.
They
got lost.
They just skipped you. They had a Uno, skip, reverse, draw 4. That's it.
That,
And you're out of the playoffs. Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, even though we've already had a couple
I don't
of
like it.
games that have already been completed, I was going to ask you guys, if you were to do this kind of like March Madness style, who would you take in the first round? So
First off, I wouldn't take anything in March.
Do you want our opinions
Yeah.
on this 8-round thing?
yeah.
Because you asked and then just moved on.
Well, because you guys started jumbling about a whole bunch of bullshit, not staying on topic.
Yeah, bullshit. The Cardinals.
No, that's not bullshit.
That's
total
what we were
bullshit.
talking. Yeah,
That's
that's complete
That's the
bullshit.
best Major League Baseball team ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when compared to the Cubs.
I don't like it. I'll
don't
be honest with
really?
you. I think it works for this season, but I am not a big fan because it really diminishes winning your division.
Okay.
If more people get in, more teams get in, there should be a lot more emphasis being put on winning your division.
Plus, it's got to kill the trade deadline.
Yeah,
You got 16. You got 16 teams that are going to make the playoffs. You got probably 24 of them that are going to be competing all the way up until the end. At least getting that. It kills the trade deadline.
I like the fact that there are more teams that have an opportunity, especially in a sport where anybody could literally beat anybody any day of the week. So you have an opportunity for these teams that haven't been in the playoffs for a really long time, like Miami, San Diego, Chicago.
That's kind of why you play the elimination part of it during the season.
I like this better.
And only the cream of the crop moves on.
The other thing I like is the wild card series is now a 3-game series instead of just a 1-game wild card game.
I'm okay with that.
I like that. I like that 3-game series. I think that's a lot better. And
Should have been that way the whole time.
I think so too. So and then after that it'll be 5 games in the NLDS and then in the NLCS.
I
is 7.
still say it should just be the 3 division winners all playing 1 game to go on to the World Series. All 3 teams play in 1 game.
at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should just be the best team in the NL against the best team in the AL.
No,
That's
the
it.
way it used to
that's
be.
no.
That's the way Mickey Mantle did it. That's the way they should do it now.
Oh, whatever. So yeah, go through them. Who do you have winning in the first round? There's already been a couple of games that have been finished, but I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of picks. I'm going to take Tampa Bay over Toronto. How about you, gentlemen?
Are these seeded according to their records?
Yep.
Yes.
How are the Sox 7th?
If they would have won yesterday, they'd have been Minnesota's seed. They would have been 3rd.
That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, who do you got, Jeremy? Tampa Bay, Toronto.
Probably Tampa Bay.
Yep. And they won, so we're kind of cheating a little bit there.
Yeah, I got Tampa too.
Cleveland.
I love the Tampa 2.
Yeah.
They're going to play Tampa 2.
Yeah. Oh, I really got them then.
Uh-huh.
That defense.
Cleveland, New York.
New York.
Only because New York's kicking the shit out of Cleveland right now. So they're
3-game
going to have a
series?
1 game, but it's a 3-game series. I think Cleveland takes it. Cleveland in 4.
I'm gonna be a homer here. I'm gonna change my pick. We got a lot of listeners in Cleveland. We got a couple listeners in New York. Fuck. Nah, I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Quit sucking fans' dicks.
No, I like Cleveland better than New York. I can't put myself over to play for the. Or
That's like
root
the
for
chick
Yankees.
that I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because I like.
Scotty,
their
are you
uniform
happy with that
colors
sentence you
better.
said?
No,
Okay.
not at all. Shut the fuck up, Jeremy.
That's what that reminds me of.
Minnesota Twins.
I know
and the
you're not happy with that
Houston
sentence.
Astros.
They've got a cuter mascot. I'm gonna go
Shut the
with
fuck up. Twins. Astros.
Twins.
Astros won today.
Still got Twins.
I have watched the Twins a little bit this season. I have not been very impressed with them. I'm going with Houston.
I'm gonna go Twins as well with Mr. Derek.
Fuck. I'm changing my pick.
Oakland A's at Chicago White Sox.
Sox.
Sox. Go Sox. And then Dodgers and Brewers.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to pick the Brewers, but I
I
can't.
would love to pick the Brewers.
Fuck the Brewers.
Oh, come on. Go Brew Crew. But I think LA's too good.
Where do they play out of?
Milwaukee,
Where's
Wisconsin.
Milwaukee? Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the Brewers. I hope we have listeners in 49 states and none in Wisconsin.
Oh, come on. No, we got listeners in Wisconsin. And we like those guys too. Anyways, so San Diego and St. Louis.
San
San Diego wins this in 2.
I will.
I think San Diego wins because St. Louis forfeits.
No, but I am pulling for the Cardinals, guys, but I've got to be a realist here, and San Diego is probably going to win
Oh,
it too.
fuck. Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, it's the best of 3. It's not best 3 out of 5.
Right, it's the best of 3.
Oh.
2 wins.
2 wins.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah, he still thinks that Cleveland's going to win in 4.
Well,
They're
that
going to play an
doesn't-
extra game.
Well, I mean, that third one's going to be a barn burner.
They're like, we got to do this again.
They're going to go actually an extra 9 innings.
Ratings alone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're going to replay it. They're just going to show the replay the next day.
Sure.
And, yeah.
And then we have Cubs and Miami.
Huh.
The Marlins. and
Cubs.
The Cubs.
Cubbies.
Derek, you're crazy.
No.
Miami, baby.
You got Cubs written on your piece of paper, you asshole.
That's because you're a piece of shit, and I changed my mind.
Cubbies.
Go Marlins. Or go Wind Surge. I should wear a Wind Surge jersey. All of the players are from the Wind Surge. Anyways,
They're not.
Jeremy?
Cubs.
Yeah, you
go.
would. And then finally, Atlanta, Cincinnati.
Braves.
Jeremy?
Yeah, Braves.
No, I'm taking the Braves too. So sorry for all of you Cincinnati Reds fans, especially the ones that are like, "Oh my God, it's the best! It's the best rotation." Doesn't give a shit. It's playoff baseball.
It's all about
Everybody starts-
bullpen.
So
I saw, speaking of the Cardinals being pieces of shit, I saw a video yesterday, and I'm not sure when this was from. I'm assuming at least last year because there were fans in the stands.
How many girls? How many cups?
4 girls, oddly enough, 6 cups. They really had to shit.
God.
disgusting.
It sure was.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Qdoba.
It sure smelled like it. Because this wasn't a video, actually. I was there, one of the girls.
You were holding the cup.
No, I was one of the girls. Anyways, some dude from St. Louis got hit by a pitch.
Yes.
Then
That was 2 years ago. I
Was
know
it?
where, yeah, it was 2 years ago.
he got hit. He stole second and got hit by the throw
Uh-huh.
going down to second. Then the next guy got a base hit and he scored from second and he got hit by the throw hitting the fucking head.
That was against us, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it was against the Cubs, but it was Stephen Piscotty.
Yeah. Well, he should have been hit with a name like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was, I believe, 2 years ago. But yes, good times. Good times.
I
So those
hit
are
my
our
microphone with my beer bottle. What does that say about me?
Cheers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a social. It means you got to, or no, you got to slam it. That's what it
Yeah.
means. I don't have beer, so it can't be
Yeah.
a social.
Anyway. Okay, moving on to the NCAA football season. Really only one game to talk about over the weekend. Maybe a couple. LSU loses. I mean, they don't have Burrow anymore, so
No,
well.
lost Mississippi State.
yeah.
Okay.
And then K-State over Oklahoma.
Yes.
How do you feel about that one there, Jeremy?
I'm happy about it. I'm thrilled.
Thrilled?
Yeah, you can tell by my face. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, you look thrilled.
Yes. It was okay. There's some really fucking amazing things that happened there. They were down by 21 points in the third quarter. K-State was playing without most of its starting offensive line. Mm-hmm. I believe due to COVID shit. But here's an interesting stat. Since the year 2000, 20 years, 7 months, and 24 days before Regis Philbin's death, teams were 1 and 738 when trailing by 21 plus points to a top 5 AP team. It had happened once in 20 prior years, and K-State came back. Now they're 2 and whatever the fuck, 738.
There you go.
So, yeah, I was really, really happy about it, and I was really happy to see them finally pull their shit together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And the fun stuff. We finally get to move on to the NFL. And
National Football League?
no, that's the foosball league there, Jeremy. Yeah. Aren't you a fucking star player at that shit?
Foosball?
Yeah. Had one in the dorm back in the 30s.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
Okay.
Scotty. Well, that's back when we used to just use midgets on a stick.
And
Table was much bigger and harder to slide. They're denser than they look.
He impaled the shit out of them.
God.
And you know what? That won't kill a midget, by the way.
It's like a
That's impressive.
Their organs are in all the wrong spots. That's basically leg tissue all through, and then their heart and lungs are in one thigh, and their intestines are up in the shoulders. So if you get them in just the right spot, yeah, you can't kill a midget with a stick.
it was like a people kebab.
It's kind of
Yeah.
Anyways, to the National Football League.
midget sushi.
It was a very interesting week here. We had I'm going to start this off with the Los Angeles Chargers. Unfortunately, fall short against the Panthers, which Bridgewater gets his first win as a starter for Carolina. Mm-hmm. But Herbert was actually the starting quarterback for the LA Chargers, apparently because the team doctor, fucking stabbed Tyrod Taylor and punctured his fucking lung.
I think we need to get that doctor on the Packers. That's what I think.
The fucking thing.
I think they need to fire their team doctor. Bring this guy over.
This is potentially so horrible.
Was this a foosball accident?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. He got in a really aggressive game with the team doctor.
Right. So apparently he was having chest pains before the game last week, and
They stabbed him in the chest. That just really doesn't seem like I'll give you something to bitch about, motherfucker.
That's not even the whole, my chest hurts. Let me see your finger. It's not even one of those.
No.
Yeah.
Ow! Chest hurt anymore? No, my thumb. Yep, works every time.
All right, Major Pain. Anyway, so the fucked up thing out of all of this, though, is that Tyrod Taylor can't do anything about it. He can't sue. Because there's
signs a medical waiver, I'm sure, to have him.
That's exactly right. So he can't do anything, and he may have actually permanently lost his job to a rookie quarterback now.
Well, he was going to do that anyway.
Probably.
I've never been very high on him as a quarterback.
Neither have I.
I think he was kind of one of those. He was kind of a Cordell Stewart. He was a man without a position.
Yeah.
I think he could have made an adequate backup somewhere, but he really wasn't good quarterback material. The thing about with Herbert losing this game, it's 2 in a row that he's lost. I don't recall him in any of the movies ever losing. That fucking Love Bug, Jesus Christ!
God.
Oh my God, those are some good movies. The fact that they always got snubbed for Oscars is just a crime, really.
Really? You're gonna go there?
Herbie the Love Bug is fucking awesome, and you better, by the end of this podcast, you're going to know it.
Okay, that's fine. Here's a fun fact. Sam Darnold throws 3 interceptions as the Jets fall to the Colts, who apparently the Colts have one hell of a defense. They are actually the number 1 fantasy football scoring defense in the NFL.
Okay, you could have gotten 4 interceptions against
for sure.
the Jets. That's not much. That's not really saying much that you dominated the Jets.
But my question is are they tanking for Trevor Lawrence, or are they just really that bad?
They're that bad.
I think they're that bad. I really think they're trying to win, but Adam Gase is a fucking idiot.
They lost Bell. They lost Perryman. They haven't had Crowder. Mm-hmm. They're injured, and they're bad.
And they weren't good to begin with.
Yeah.
And they have Adam Gase as a fucking head coach. The dude looked like he was just wigging out at his press conference a year and a half ago.
I don't think if you got, Don Shula, he couldn't win with this fucking team. They're just not a good team. They lack in talent all the way around.
So a question was asked if they did not have Sam Darnold as a quarterback. Let's say they have somebody as established as like a Mahomes or like a Brady. Do you think those quarterbacks could turn that team around with the talent that they have surrounding them?
No, they could maybe do better, but Sam Darnold, poor bastard, is probably going to get drummed out of the league before he really has a chance to show what he can do. Mm-hmm. He got the shit end of the stick when it came to getting drafted.
Yeah, he's going to get Joey Harrington pretty much. That's what happened to Joey Harrington.
Yeah.
Yay.
Just shit Lions team, or David Carr, same thing. Shit Houston line, and bounced around the league, and bye.
Yeah. Anyway, so probably my favorite game of the week this week is that Seattle beats the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott throws for 472 yards. Mm-hmm. But apparently they're still 1-2 now. Is the NFC East the worst division of the 2020 year again? Or are they the worst division again this year?
Yeah. That I don't think that's even a question.
I don't either.
I think the AFC East would kick the shit out of the NFC East.
Just 2 teams.
The Washington football team is currently winning the division right now, tied with the Dallas Cowboys. But they would
1 and
win.
2?
But they would win by whatever technicality that it is. I mean, it's only 3 games. I get it. Mm-hmm. And the schedule for Dallas has been better, but it's a shit fucking division.
Dallas Cowboys should be 0-3 right now.
I completely agree.
Let's be very clear about that. They did not win that game against Atlanta. Atlanta lost that fucking game.
That is 100% true.
I just want to see the Washington football team win the Super Bowl for the Sports Illustrated commercial. Washington football team fans, your team has finally done it.
Just long time. Yeah, go football team.
Yeah. We have the Washington football team commemorative DVD set.
They'd be fucked forever. They wouldn't change the name if that happened.
No, that would be it.
That would be
Yeah.
Just WFT, which would be the backwards of what the fuck almost.
it. Yeah, that's true.
What fuck the?
Yeah.
As it turns out, they can't even get that right.
But Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett apparently have career games.
Yes, they did.
Holy shit.
It was good for me.
Who has Russell Wilson?
Me.
Who has Tyler Lockett on their team?
Me.
Fuck!
Got them both.
Yep, you were a bastard.
Both of them.
But one of the craziest things that happened in that game is DK Metcalf gets a bomb pass from Russell Wilson. It would have, what was it, 56 yards? Something like that. And he starts dogging it before he gets into the end zone, and it happens. It very rarely happens, but
fumbled.
a defender comes right up behind him when he's not paying attention, punches the ball out, and it goes out of the back of the end zone, touchback, and it's Cowboy
He
ball.
pulled a Leon Lett.
That's who I was thinking of. I couldn't remember who did it.
Yeah, he did that in the Super Bowl.
That is literally my, like, if I were Russell Wilson, I would be fuming pissed.
He almost lost the game.
Russell Wilson
Seriously
handled that as well as you could ever expect a leader on a team to. He went and grabbed Metcalf and said, I'm going to get it to you again, and you're going to score. He looked at it more as a challenge than as a setback. And it took somebody of that caliber to not make the team fucking fall apart.
Correct.
Because that is, not only is that bad for your team, that is a huge momentum boost
Absolutely.
for the other team.
Sure.
He is playing fucking
But-
unreal.
Unreal.
Right
Let that really be a lesson to you. You get paid a fucking king's ransom to play as hard as you can every second that the fucking game is going on.
Absolutely. And so I asked the question, dare I ask the question now?
No, you shouldn't.
Now, who is in the lead for MVP voting?
Russ.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes?
Russ.
Russell Wilson.
You think so?
Yes.
Russell Wilson has not had a dead game yet. Mahomes really was pretty
Struggled against
lackluster.
LA?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with you on that.
They were not prepared offensively for that pass rush of San Diego or LA, whatever the fuck they are now.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles
chart.
football team.
He's got most passing touchdowns, I think, ever right now for the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Wilson does. He
Well-
broke Mahomes' record.
That's good. But it makes me happy to see Dallas Cowboys losing. Even with, I mean, they are 1-2. They should be 0-3. I really hope they have an 8-8 year just to go ahead and make it to where
That
Dak-
wins the division.
Huh?
That'll win the division.
Probably. But it's still bullshit because it's the shittiest division in the NFL. So just to basically reiterate, Dak Prescott ain't worth $40 million fucking dollars. Right? So my question would be to Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy,
Uh-huh.
how much do you hate the Dallas Cowboys?
Okay. Well, that's a valid question. You know that feeling like when you take a big swig of rotten milk?
Sure.
I would rather be shot in the face with a shotgun than root for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's fair enough. I dig
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I would say I agree with the milk part. Definitely not shot in the face. I like seeing them lose. Okay.
Yeah, I was just clearing that nobody likes that, right?
Nobody likes
Okay,
that. Jeremy.
I didn't know if I was the weird one in this group.
No, you definitely are. But yeah, moving on. So the Packers pass the Saints, and Drew Brees continues to struggle to get the ball down the field without Michael Thomas. Do you think it's because he doesn't have Michael Thomas, or do you think he's plateaued because he's getting up there?
I said it last week. He's a 43-year-old quarterback. That's
Yeah.
or 42, whatever.
42, I think.
42. But yeah, he just, Michael Thomas would probably help.
Oh, yeah.
But he can't do what he used to could do, and that's
Well,
the long and short of it.
he's also throwing to an old Emmanuel Sanders.
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't have much in the way of receivers outside of Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas helps open up the rest of the field.
Alvin Kamara opens up the other part, but they're dunks.
He's not even running it. They're
Yeah, they're
passes.
dunking.
Yeah.
They're dunking the ball off to
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara, and that's where you see those huge passing yard chunks. The only problem is they're Alvin Kamara catching the ball 2 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
and then somehow getting through and breaking through a 53-yard fucking run.
Right.
which is impressive and helps my fantasy team, so I'm okay with that.
How long is he going to be able to do that, though?
That's my problem.
Yeah.
You need to have Michael Thomas to complete this argument, but I'm with Jeremy. I'm actually pretty nervous as a Saints fan right now because at the beginning of the season, I'd have been like, the Saints are pissed off. This is Drew Brees' last year. He really wants to win a Super Bowl. After watching the first 3 weeks, I'm actually a little bit nervous of that particular pick.
Yeah, Drew Brees is still probably one of the best
One of the-
42-year-old
yes.
quarterbacks of all time.
For sure.
But there just hasn't been very many of them, and there's a reason for that.
Sure.
They've got, who's the kid backing him up that comes in?
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill.
I think they're pretty well grooming him. I think if it was anybody other than Drew Brees on any team other than the Saints, I think they probably would be looking at going to him by now.
Yeah.
I think their original plan actually was to draft Mahomes. That was their original plan.
Yeah?
To sit behind Brees.
I know it wasn't Chicago's.
No,
No.
it wasn't ours. I heard we could have had him.
Could they have?
I've heard that. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Love it every time,
Yeah.
every single day. I'm not really confident with the Saints making it as far as I initially thought. So, but we'll see. Next game, we'll go to last night's game before we get to the crescendo here. The Chiefs blow out the Ravens last night, Monday Night Football, prime time. Patrick Mahomes throws 4 touchdowns, rushes for 1, and he is the quickest player to pass for 10,000 career yards. So he has done it in the least amount of games.
I did it in 4 games on Madden once.
I'm sure you probably did there, Jeremy. But I don't know about you guys. I watched that game, and the Kansas City Chiefs were literally fucking around.
Yeah.
They were so dominant. The play calling was amazing, but the fact that they were throwing trick plays to get 8 yards, I was just like, they're just having fun. They're not even really. It just felt like Baltimore couldn't figure the fuck out what they were getting ready to do, and their defense wasn't as dominant as they've been the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and if they played each other again next week, it could go totally the opposite way. Baltimore clearly came in with the total wrong game plan for defense.
Sure, and not only that, the Kansas City Chiefs made it pretty much Lamar Jackson's worst game to date.
Yeah, I mean, he was running all over him pretty good when he could get out of the pocket, but that was their only chance to do anything.
And they had to play comeback.
I saw a lot of what I would consider piss poor effort by Baltimore's receivers.
Receiving crew, yeah.
There was a couple of
thing.
drop touchdowns. There was one real long pass that he had the guy in stride, and the guy just short-armed it. He didn't reach his fucking
Mark
arms
Andrews.
out.
Yeah.
And, I'm thinking if you're in the NFL down by 2 touchdowns, you got to lay out for that fucking thing.
For sure.
And he just didn't. And, that's kind of maybe where the difference is. Mahomes receivers will lay out for that shit. They'll go up for it, they'll whatever. They're just not dropping the passes. Everybody had a bad game for Baltimore all the way around.
I agree. And then the final game that we're going to talk about is Derek's favorite.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bears come back in the 4th quarter as Nick Foles emerges from the bench and beat the choke artists themselves, the Atlanta Falcons. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to say something here because I told Derek I will never root for the Chicago Bears as long as Mitch Trubisky is quarterback. The minute that Nick Foles came into the game, I'm a huge fan of Nick Foles, and everybody knows it. I became a Chicago Bear fan almost instantly.
Let's go Vikings. Skull.
You went from one shit quarterback to another right
Yeah.
there.
Me and my dad went over to Derek's house to watch. I think it pretty much was like the end of the 3rd quarter.
I didn't even invite them.
Yeah, we just showed up. That's what we did. Asshole, you were texting me all
And
day
unlike
going,
the Dallas
"You gonna come
Cowboys,
over?"
that was a legit win. The Falcons didn't give that one up.
Yes, they did.
You think they did?
Yes. They kept passing the ball.
Yep.
They should have been running the ball, just run time off the
Just
clock.
run time off the clock. What
Short
the
incompletions.
fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And in my personal opinion, Nick Foles got robbed of at
had five
at least one touchdown pass.
He had 5. Miller dropped 1. The one that Robinson got overturned, both on different drives. They weren't even the same drive. And then the 3 that he threw.
Yeah. So as far as being a Chicago Bears fan, Derek, how happy are you in this particular case?
Okay, shut it off. We're going to get hit with copyright shit.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's a copyrighted song.
Probably.
Goodbye, Mitch Trubisky. Goodbye. May you never, ever
I hope they go with him
start
next week.
again. They're not. It's already announced.
No, it's already been announced.
I hope that's just a ploy.
Fuck that guy so bad.
Honestly, the fact that Foles came in, not just did well, but just tore it the fuck up, is so the ultimate fuck you to Trubisky. I mean, Atlanta had made him their bitch the whole fucking game, and Foles came in there like it was nothing.
It was playground ball for Nick Foles.
I don't know if you saw the play. It was side to side of Mitch Trubisky and then Nick Foles running the exact same play, almost on the exact same yard line. And it was hysterical because Mitch overthrew the wide receiver by 8 yards, and Nick Foles gets hit while throwing and throws a beautiful touchdown pass.
That was nice.
And it was awesome.
But
the other good part, Ryan Pace is who drafted Mitch Trubisky. I think, and I'm very hopeful.
Oh, your hopes are
By Ryan Pace.
didn't Ryan Pace also make the decision to pick up Nick Foles?
No, I think that was Nagy.
But Ryan Pace also made the decision to sign Mike Glennon to a huge contract as a starter right before he drafted Mitch Trubisky.
Now, how much do you think it was Foles being better, and how much do you think it was his players going? Yeah, because when they come in with Trubisky and his just failure after failure, they got to go on the field going, oh, this shit again. That's got to be a huge surge for them.
That's exactly what I saw watching that game because the defense played fucking night and day. As soon as Foles came in, it looked like the defense was amped up. They were getting stops. Fucking Atlanta could not move the ball.
They know if they get the ball back for him, he might do something.
Yes, and they're not. Yeah, and they're like, well, fuck, if we give it back to Mitch, we're going 3 and out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the defense looked rejuvenated as soon as he came in and got that first. I know he threw that pick, but that bullshit pass to Allen Robinson that got overturned.
That should have been a touchdown.
Whatever way you call that.
Yeah.
If you call that an interception, it stays an interception. You call it a touchdown, it stays a touchdown.
It was called a touchdown.
Right. And
you can't overturn it.
You can't overturn that.
But the biggest thing that I noticed out of everything throughout that entire game, because I watched the whole game, whenever Trubisky went out, Nick Foles comes in, after scoring the first touchdown, do you know what he did? And you know what Trubisky almost never does?
He went and fucked Trubisky's mom. That's
in the back of his Toyota Tercel or whatever the fuck it was that they were so excited that he drove.
It was really a bad day for Mitch Trubisky. It really was.
They're even going to put Ski at the last name of Foles' name so they could sell some jerseys. Folski.
I think his mom might be pregnant.
Oh, God, no. What he did was he went down the bench to all of the offensive players while the defense was on the field and was just hyping them the fuck up. Just he was going over everything. He was taking the leadership role. And I think Trubisky lacks that probably more than any other quarterback in the NFL.
No, he was showing off.
But I'm actually pumped. Good on the Bears. Great.
It really shows that the Bears have some talented receivers.
Yeah?
Yeah, they do.
That could not be shown off really before.
They need Go-Go Gadget arms if they're playing with fucking Mitch Trubisky. Go-Go Gadget copter. And he almost pulls that down, overthrew him by about 6 yards.
Arms that extend in every direction because it might be well short, too.
Yeah. But fucking Doc Ock wouldn't have a 1,000-yard season with fucking Mitch Trubisky at quarterback.
But yeah, so it was a good week. Week 3 football.
That's, by the way, who's going to take the stint out of my dick.
Nice.
Doc Ock?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Doc
especially
Ock the
requested
cock-
him.
Doc Ock the cock doc.
Great week 3 of football. Gotta love it. Can't wait for week 4. We'll be back. Now we get to move on to, it's getting to be one of my favorite segments. Jeremy, guess what that segment is called?
Segments?
Derogative statements?
No.
Questions?
That's it.
I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Questions. These are actually some of these are pretty damn good.
All right.
Guys, you can leave us a couple of messages, especially on TikTok while it's still up. I seem to get those on a regular basis, and I try to save them, or I can at least save them. Instagram, sometimes it'll forget them somehow, some way. Same thing with Facebook. So if you guys have any questions that you would like to have read on the show, if they're good ones and they get approved by Derek because he's a Nancy little bitch, we'll be more than happy to read them on the show so we could answer them.
I just don't want to hear any more. What if they were deaf? What if they had one eye? What sport would be funny if one guy had like 6 fingers?
I
I
there's a
answered
couple.
a question on Quora. Somebody said, what if you called your dog by different names? What would happen to a dog if you called him by different names when he was inside and outside? And I answered it, he would still be a dog.
And he'd
He
still
would
be
continue-
fucking the shit out of me. He's in, he's out. He's in, he's out.
Sure is. I have at least a dozen different nicknames for my dog. I don't remember the last time I called him by his real name, and he comes
to
most
all
of the time.
of them.
Yeah.
So, anyways, do us a favor. If you like the show and want to hear a question of yours read on the show, do us a favor. Direct message on TikTok. We'd appreciate that.
Scotty just likes people in his DMs.
I'm sure. Yeah. First, yeah.
DPs.
But first
DVD,
question
eh?
of the episode of this week, we've got Zach Zier. I got to tell you something about this Zach Zier guy. So he found out that he could write questions and we would read them on the show.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking interesting.
So the guy sends me, no bullshit, 50 fucking questions.
Well, that just seems like too many.
Well,
That's at least 46 too many questions.
He's double Z, so he's got nothing else to do while he's waiting to be called on for shit. He's
Yeah, if he's
alphabetical. He's dead last.
If he's down at the DMV,
yeah.
So
is that where people are supposed to send their messages to the
Yeah.
DMV?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly
It's
where.
Zier? Finally.
Anyway,
Jim
so
Zier.
thank you for all those questions,
Yeah.
Zach.
Jim Zier. Fuck.
We're gonna try to answer some of them, but yeah, we'll do our best. Anyways, the first question from Zach this week is Derek and Jeremy. This
What?
is only for you two.
All right.
Your comedic idol direct messages you and asks you to open for them. Who is it, and what would be your response?
Sam Kinison, holy shit, zombies are real. Didn't realize that was a thing.
There you go.
So apparently I gotta take some relatives and shit down to that cemetery.
There you go. Awesome. Mr. Jeremy.
Michael Richards. Yeah, I don't like him either.
Holy shit.
No, it would not be Michael Richards.
Holy shit.
I mentioned him on
Louis
the show
C.K.,
before.
let me show you something.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
Let me show you how it's really done, Lou. Let me show you how it's really done. Bill Cosby, are you done yet? Is it my turn? I thought I was supposed to go on before you, Bill.
Oh, shit.
Chris D'Elia. Hey, so where are we going after we get out of this school?
That was awful.
Okay, I've heard bad things about him. I don't know what.
He's been accused of possibly molesting a below 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally the guy he played on You.
Okay. All right. No,
awful.
it would be a
That's where I
guy,
got the idea.
a little known guy. I've mentioned him on the show before, a guy named Jimmy Pardo.
Really?
Yeah, and I would let him know that, no, you opened for me. I only open for guys like Derek Alders.
That's right. That's right. Big deals.
Right. I'm not Rickles, believe it or not. I'm surprised.
Dave Rickles?
Dave
He didn't even
Rickles?
he fights.
No,
Yeah.
Don. I'm surprised you didn't pick Don Rickles.
What about him?
I thought he was one of your favorites.
Well, he is, but Jimmy Pardo is the modern day Don Rickles. He's actually very similar to what Don used to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Zach, for the question. Moving on to one of my favorite names on YouTube, MG Dancing and Learning. Mm-hmm. How'd that dance lesson learning how to do the WAP there, Jeremy?
Boy, I got moist down there. I really did. I had to put some powder on. But yeah, it went fine.
Okay, good. So MG Dancing and Learning's question is, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be?
Flying.
That's such an easy cop-out.
Not because I want to get places quicker. I would just aim for people. I'd just shit all over everything. I don't want to just soar through the air. I just want to shit on stuff.
He wants to fly pigeon style.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right over fucking Lambeau. Blue 42. What the fuck?
Oh,
again?
I could both be the host and co-host of a podcast at the same time. That would eliminate a lot of my problems.
Thanks, Jeremy.
And
Perspective man.
It's so great that nobody knows that joke except for maybe 4 people.
I'd have super speed to where I could run back and forth between this mic and that, and nobody would notice. And I could learn how to use a computer.
I would... Son of a bitch. I liked your flying idea. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I want to shoot...
You criticized me for it.
I know, but it's an easy cop-out. That's why I didn't want to go with it. I want to be like Sub-Zero and be able to freeze people.
Okay.
And the main reason why is because then it's kind of... They don't know what's going on.
You'd kill them, Scotty.
Narcolepsy is one of my favorite things.
Killing? That's sleeping.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about.
Narcolepsy is one of my favorite things. That's great. I want to freeze people. People. I want to freeze people.
Here's what's odd. We could have Mitch edit that out, but he fell asleep.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go. Bad joke.
So we know Scotty's going to open for Cosby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thanks. But no.
Cosby man.
I want to be able to freeze people. I want to be Sub-Zero.
The Brown Hornet.
I want to be Sub-Zero.
Wasn't that Bill Cosby's superhero?
the Brown Hornet?
Yeah, during the segments of Fat Albert, that was the Brown Hornet.
Oh, God, that's terrible. Okay, so at Let Us Eat Cake off of TikTok would like to know, would you rather hold the professional record for the most strikeouts or the worst free throw percentage in the NBA?
I'd rather be Shaq.
Okay. Are these
exactly?
Are these SO strikeouts or K strikeouts?
Both. It's just strikeouts.
No, an SO strikeout is a batting stat. A K is a pitching stat.
Oh.
Do you want to be the most dominant pitcher or a shitty batter?
No, I thought you were mainly talking backward Ks and Ks. It doesn't matter. You get the same amount.
You're Adam Dunn or you're Shaq. I take Shaq.
Yeah, I don't want to be as big as Adam Dunn. Then again, Shaq's bigger. No, fuck, I don't know. I don't think you could be a very good baseball player if you were that shitty of a batter. You wouldn't stay on. You can be a good basketball player and be a shitty free throw shooter.
True. That's true.
And you know who? I think I mentioned this on the show one time. You know who one of the best free throw shooters in the world is? Art Garfunkel. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, yeah.
He made like 104 in a row.
The guy that I think still to this day has the career best free throw percentage was the guy that actually tossed the ball underhanded. Mm-hmm. And he has been the only guy since in like over 50 years that's been the one to do that. Nobody's even really tried it.
Yeah, but he only went to the line twice.
Huh?
He only went to the line twice.
No, like he was a starter. He was a starter back in like the 70s or something like that.
Okay,
kind of crazy.
Played for the Washington Generals.
I would take the worst free throw percentage myself. Let's see. I like this one. This one's a good one. Hold an H7. If you had a warning label, what would it say?
Call before you dig.
Elaborate.
I don't know. I just figure if you're going to dig into my personal shit, you should probably call and ask me first. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you really want my social security number, I'll probably just give it to you. You're not going to get much out of it.
Nice.
And don't touch my asshole.
Dang it, that was mine.
No, that wasn't the warning label. That was the other part of call before you dig.
Yeah.
You're not getting in there.
Do not startle when trying to wake. That's mine.
Yeah, you're narcoleptic. You'll fucking freak out.
Nope. I might punch you if you try to wake me up. Oh, yeah, it's mine.
Well, we like you better asleep.
I'm sure.
Honestly, so we're probably not going to wake you up.
Nope.
All right.
What's your warning label say there, Jeremy?
Do not fuck with me at Lowe's.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a good one. I love that one there, Jeremy.
It's a very specific one. You can fuck with me anywhere else, just not at Lowe's, apparently.
Home Depot, Menards, you're fine.
Yeah.
But second,
I'm
you
in such a good mood at Menards. I just say big money.
yeah.
Menards.
There you go.
Tony Stewart, you're always on alert. You got to make sure at Home Depot because Tony Stewart might be driving around.
Sure.
there.
Right. Okay. Okay, here you go. Andrew McCornack wants to know if you could turn any movie into a porno, which movie would you choose?
Toy Story. You got a friend in me, literally. Fuck, you got Woody and Buzz already. I mean, for fucking, let's go. Plastic on plastic, man. Let's throw down.
Get that girl cowboy in there?
That's right. Shove a Lincoln log up there. Let's go.
You want to talk reverse cowgirl? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Plus, I want to hear Randy Newman do the theme song for a porno movie.
You got me crying. Oh, okay.
I've got a friend in me.
Oh, God, I'm literally crying. I'm going to take... Oh, Lord. I think I'm going to take Ghostbusters. Either that or Riding Miss Daisy.
Riding Miss Daisy. Okay.
Is that the sequel to Driving?
Yes, that's what it's called. It's called Riding Miss Daisy.
Is Morgan Freeman reverse cowgirl in it? Is that what he's up there doing?
He's getting pegged.
Yeah. Well, you're into that, I guess.
I just got to
I'll be down in just a minute there, Miss Maisie.
There we go. Okay, Jeremy. If you could turn any movie into a porno, which movie would you choose?
Just because I'm into some weird shit. Alien versus Predator. I like the tentacle porn. That's what I'm into.
Disgusting.
A lot of anime.
Saw that in a prison once.
Yeah?
Yeah, child molester and an immigrant were going at it. It was illegal alien versus sexual predator.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Whew. All right. Spencer Savage wants to know, how could the roles change if players and cheerleaders switched places?
Well, I think, and rightfully so, cheerleaders should get a nice bump in pay.
Yeah.
That's need to pay them more if the dudes are doing it.
Yeah, but then you got to pay the NFL players less.
Sure, absolutely you do. I'm going to pay broads that kind of jack.
No way.
And most of those NFL players are pretty good size, so they don't make bloomers in there. So you're going to get a lot of cock shots when they throw them up in the air and stuff.
Yeah.
They do that thing where they kick their foot up and like touch their toe, and I don't know why. But yeah, you're going to get a lot of taint.
Yeah.
And just underside of the scrotum.
Yeah.
Might tear your sack.
You might.
I'm not going to. They might.
Personally, Jeremy, I think you're going to be at the top of the pyramid.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
I just want to know if Jeremy's going to be able to spell rowdy right.
Yep.
Nope. No, I'm not.
That's great.
Answers that question.
Yep, sure does. I would only say the only thing that would really change would be you'd probably have less people paying attention to it. Moving on.
How can you get less than 0?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
that's what you got right now.
Yeah.
I think there's a band called that, isn't there?
What?
Less than 0?
Less than 0?
It was a movie about bicycling.
Is that what it was?
No, that wasn't. No, it had Andrew McCarthy and James Spader.
I can
Less
tell you,
than 0.
Tell you how many people watched it. Less than 0.
Got it.
At least one.
All right,
That's how many.
We got a couple more questions before we need to move on to the draft. Excuse me. What would be the worst name for a type of business? Dry cleaners, amusement parks, etc. So I actually have one that's actually a real thing. There is a laundromat just outside of Park City, Kansas called Sit and Spin. I like that one. That's a good one.
I saw one. I got two real ones.
Okay.
There's one. I think it's actually owned by one of the comics here. Crap Construction. It's so proud. You'll be happy to call it crap or something like that. And then there's a dealership in Kansas City.
Yeah.
It is a car dealership called Cable Dahmer. Mm-hmm. I might have left Dahmer's name off of that. I think anytime you just put that name on something, it's probably not a place that's going to be a place I want to go.
Agree.
You know?
Yep, for sure. Jeremy?
Am I just coming up with a name, or do I have to name an actual business?
Either one.
I don't know the rules of this game.
No, it's whatever you want to do there, Bubba.
It's the world's most dangerous game, Jeremy.
Because
It
I mean,
is.
Cock Shredder's appliance sale would probably not be a desirable place to go.
Yeah.
Come on in, buy a washer and dryer. We'll shred your cock for you. We'll run it through a fucking paper mill.
Oh, that just sounds painful. Let's see.
Yeah, you're getting your dick torn to pieces. Is what's happening
I get
at
it.
my place.
Come on down to Dead Kids Daycare.
Oh, God.
No, not like that.
I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
We're all going to die eventually. Some of us sooner than others.
Yeah.
Like maybe your kids if you bring them here. Yeah. But maybe not.
Yeah. Pay no mind that our mascot is Sid.
Right.
Speaking of Louis C.K., he talked about some businesses that he would open if he were a billionaire and could just lose money. One would be called Shitty Ass Fuckers. That, everything in there would be exorbitantly priced. Like pencils would be $25,000. Oh. But he'd pay his employees really well. Because that's the thing. He could pay his employees like, $200,000 a year. Another would be a pet store called Pet Fuckers, where you come in and shop and we'll fuck your pet for you. And they'd have to do it because the money's just too good.
Okay.
All right.
Last couple more.
All right.
You're homeless and only have one choice of clothing: a tattered, oversized white T-shirt with very thin fabric and lots of holes, or an extremely tight, flesh-colored set of underwear. What'll it be?
Do you know how tough it is to get a T-shirt oversized for me?
We can make it happen.
I doubt you. If you got a tent,
No.
because that's what it would take.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Thanks, asshole. You're supposed to make me feel better.
My bad.
You don't know you're rolling the show.
So sorry.
God damn it, Mitch, edit that out.
Nice.
Sorry, I blew up.
He's asleep.
But yeah, what would you have?
Okay. Do I have underwear on under the T-shirt?
No. You get a big white T-shirt with a lot of holes in it, really thin.
You're Donald Ducking it.
Yeah. You're Donald Ducking it. Winnie the Poohing it.
Okay. Straight Porky Piggin.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with the T-shirt. Yeah, if it's got holes in it, I'll put on anything with a hole.
I am definitely not going to do that. I'm going to go with the extremely tight, flesh-colored set of underwear. Be like one of those wetsuits.
Hey,
It looked like I'm naked a long ways away, but they couldn't see my dick. So
so it's like normal.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
you're naked.
Exactly.
Scotty,
Yo.
or both you guys. Derek, you feel free to listen in on this too.
Time out.
When
Go ahead.
when you guys when you wear underpants and you go to take a leak.
Stop you right there. I don't even wear them.
Fair enough. All right. Do you guys use the flap in your underwear?
Oh, the escape hatch?
Is it? No, the one in the front.
Yeah, I call it the escape hatch.
Oh, I thought you said the gay patch.
No, not the gay patch. That's Scotty's underwear. He puts them on backwards for that reason.
I used to
That's what he does.
I used to get the gay patch dolls.
Yes, I use that.
You use that to pee with?
Yeah.
I do not.
I do.
Yeah, I can't use it.
I just go right out of the bottom of the boxer leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes the jeans, just depends.
You don't even take your dick out. Just
Yeah.
pee and let it run out the bottom
Yeah.
of your boxer leg.
Yeah, I just stand over a hole in the ground, let it go.
Yep. Kind of like the offensive lineman for the NFL. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right, so I got to answer the question.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You do.
I'm going
The
to go
segment
with,
is called questions, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the extremely tight flesh-colored set of drawers. And there's a reason why.
Okay. Elaborate.
People will see how small my penis is, and my sign will make sense. Need money for penis enlargement. And I'm going to get a whole lot of money. Either give that man some clothes or that poor thing.
There you go.
So that's what I'm going with.
All right. Last question. You are now banned from the local library. What would be the reason you are banned?
I would be standing in the middle of the library and just go, "Shut the fuck up! People are trying to read."
I think I would be wearing my flesh-colored wetsuit. They would throw me out. That'd be mine.
Okay, now I'm not going to go into too much detail, guys, but I'm going to tell you it's harder than you think to get banned for life from a library, no matter how hard you try. They don't get on you like what they show in the movies. You can make a lot of noise actually in a library. So I think, Jesus, and I hate to admit this, but late charges.
Dig it.
I pride myself on a good credit report, but yeah,
Yep.
I'd have some late charges.
All right, well, we got to move on to the draft eventually, kids. Who won last week's draft?
I do not know.
You want me to tell you?
Sure.
Me, motherfuckers.
And can I want to make a comment because I got a private message about this. Somebody, and I don't remember the guy's name, and I'm not going to look it up.
Jim Ziegler.
Yeah, no, it was Zach.
Okay.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Zeke.
Okay.
Zach Zeke.
Zach. Boy.
I didn't write it down. I was depending on you to do that.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, somebody private messaged me and said that they were voting for me because they think that Buster Douglas beating Tyson was a way bigger upset than the Miracle on Ice.
Ooh.
And I responded to him, no, it's not. If given the choice, I would have definitely taken the Miracle on Ice. And I said that I would explain a little bit about why. Because his whole thing is that the Buster Douglas was a 42 to 1 underdog.
Yeah.
The U.S. team was a 3 to 1 underdog. People need to understand that has nothing to do with what a team's odds are to win. That is whatever it takes for the gamblers, for the booking houses to get people to vote, to put their bet on whoever's probably going to lose.
Okay.
They need to entice them to. And that's what it took to get people. People aren't really betting on Olympic hockey very much. Booking houses don't count on that. And at the time, everything was so patriotic. If you'd have gone in and put a bet down on the Soviets, you probably wouldn't have made it to the door. Somebody would have probably lynched your ass.
Probably.
But a heavyweight title fight, on the other hand, they can't have people not placing bets on that. So they had to put the odds that high.
Yep.
But in reality, Buster Douglas was a legit heavyweight contender who fought one hell of a fucking fight and beat Tyson.
Yep.
The U.S. team was a bunch of nobody college kids who beat. It would be the equivalent of the Dream Team having lost a game.
Yeah.
That's how shocking that was.
Two
I
college
actually
kids.
had that and still didn't win.
Yeah. 2 college kids, mind you. The
Yes,
Dream Team.
the Dream Team losing
to college basketball
Two
players.
college basketball players who were not good enough to make it to the pros.
Right.
That's what most of them were.
So, anyways, I did win the draft. Jeremy came in second, and Derek came in dead last.
I like being in the 2-hole.
I know, dude. That's
nice
where
and
it's
tight
where,
in there.
That's where you belong, I think.
Sure is.
I think. So this week's draft, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the best sport performances by fictional characters. So this is an individual performance, not a team performance. Individual characters on their sport performances in movies or TV shows, if you want to go that way.
Okay.
So, Derek, you were dead last, man. You get first pick.
Michael Jordan
It has to be a fictional character.
in Space Jam.
Fictional character.
He
was still playing the
That
role.
was in a movie.
He is not a fictional
He
character.
was playing against fictional characters.
He
That
was playing
counts.
against. So it has to be the fictional character. Michael Jordan is a real person.
That counts, though.
No, it doesn't. No, it has to be a fictional character. It even
Jeremy?
says by fictional characters right there.
God damn it! I hate to agree with Scotty, but I think he's right.
That's fucking bullshit.
Boom, motherfucker! Because I was gonna pick a couple of people, but I'm like, you can't do it because they're real.
No,
And
you
that
can't.
was a documentary.
Right.
That's bullshit.
It's true.
Drago losing to Rocky.
That was a good one. That was on my list.
So you're taking Drago's loss?
You're gonna take Rocky
Or
Balboa.
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky
yeah.
Balboa.
Rocky Balboa beating Drago.
Yep. Okay, Mr. Jeremy,
Yeah.
you go, bud.
I'm going to go with Steve Nebraska in the Scout.
Steve.
Brendan Fraser threw a perfect game in Game 1 of the World Series, struck out 27 batters on 81 pitches.
Okay.
Pretty good performance.
Not too bad. I know some things that could be better.
I don't think you could.
I sure can.
That's 3 pitches per batter, Scotty.
I sure can. Let's see here. I got a lot. I'm gonna take. I gotta be really smart about this.
Can I just say for the record,
No,
this is a stupid fucking category.
I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna take Happy Gilmore over Shooter McGavin. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be my first pick. And then I'm gonna take Sanka Coffee as the brakeman on the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, did a hell of a job. They fucking crashed. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Well, shit.
Fictional character.
Fictional character.
God
yeah.
damn it! Because I thought about this shit. Yes,
You're the only one who did.
I did. Now you understand my frustration when I actually look these up and get all prepared and stuff, and then like at 5 o'clock the guys text me and go, "No, I don't want to do that." I'm like, fuck you, you asshole.
Like, how about the one we did
God,
last week?
See, here's the thing: is I ruled out my second pick with my own rules,
Yeah.
or with my ruling that I made on Derek.
Yeah. Well, you're on the clock, dude.
We have no clock.
Yeah, we do.
Um.
There's a couple out there.
Oh, there's a few, and I'm trying to think.
Clock.
But, oh Jesus, I'm trying to think of the guy's name because I didn't write anything down.
Give me the movie.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the All Valley Karate Tournament. Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, that's a good one. You piece of shit. All right.
Actually, I'm sorry, Daniel LaRusso.
I knew what you
Yeah.
meant.
beating Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah.
He beat the field, really.
No, he did. Mm-hmm. Okay, Derek, you get 2, dude.
I'm going to go with Roy Hobbs, shattering the lights.
Yeah.
With the home run and the
that's-
natural.
That's a good one.
Did that with
And-
the Savoy Special. He did.
And, I mean, come on. 4 touchdowns in a single game. I got to go with Hal Bundy. Polk High.
Nice. There you go.
Greatest day in anyone's lifetime.
Number 44.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Jeremy, go.
Bugs Bunny striking out 3 guys with 1 pitch.
Damn it.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Damn it. Okay. I get 2. I'm going to take... Let's see. I got to be smart about this. I'm going to take Hamilton Porter in the Sandlot when they were playing the Tigers. Mm-hmm. Right? He
Right.
did excellent shit talking behind the plate. Right?
That's not really sports performance.
Yes, it is. And he hit a bomb. He hit a dinger. You got to leave him alone.
I don't think you knew this or not. They didn't make it widely publicized, but he had 4 passed balls in that game.
That's okay. That's all right. And then I'm gonna take Russ Tyler in D2, the Mighty Ducks, with the knuckle puck that ties the game.
Fair enough. Mm-hmm. I may win the draft with this one. Thornton Mellon pulling off a beautiful triple Lindy.
Oh, yeah, that's great, too.
Oh, shoot.
Shit, that's a good one.
Oh, man. That's Dangerfield bouncing all over the diving boards. Isn't
Having
it?
springboards put in on the
Shit.
fucking platform.
Oh, that is great.
Oh, that's good.
That was probably the finest example of a triple Lindy we've ever seen.
That's rough. All right, Derek, you get your last 2, dude.
I'm going to go with Scott Howard
Okay.
from Team Wolf.
That's a good one.
Compared to his first performance against the team and then in
Yeah.
the championship game, oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah, Scott Howard, Teen Wolf. And then, God, I'm at a loss for the last one.
I've got tons.
Oh, I don't. I know what yours are. Yours are all Sandlot and the replacements.
No. No, actually, don't even have the replacements in here.
Oh, you love the replacements.
I do love that movie, though.
I'm going to go with Bobby Boucher.
Damn it.
Leading the Mud Dogs to the Bourbon Bowl.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That may be the best pick.
Mama said it was a good pick.
It was a good pick.
Mama said alligators are hungry because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush.
Captain Antino. Power bomb. Jeremy, last pick, dude.
Oh, I'm going to go original
Okay.
Paul Cruz.
You mean Paul Crew?
Crew. No, wasn't it Cruz?
Crew.
Crew? Okay. Paul. No, I'm going Paul Cruz.
Terry Cruz's brother, Paul.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's not real. He's fictional.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Paul Crew in his second half performance
Okay.
against, what were they called? Was it just the guards?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, the guards.
Mean Machine.
The
They were
Mean
the Mean
Machine
Machine.
was who they were. Yeah.
Yeah, Mean Machine versus the guards. Okay, my last pick. I've got tons of these. I've got quite a few, but my sleeper is I'm going to take G Baby in Hardball. That game-winning hit.
He died.
He did die in the end of the movie.
He didn't even get a play in the championship.
Derek,
He died.
spoiler, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you haven't seen a 20-year-old movie, go fuck yourself.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Hardball with Keanu Reeves?
Oh, that one where he's a gambler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad that kid died.
Oh, fuck. Dude, I had so many. That I almost picked. Henry Rowan Gardner.
That's your last one?
No. The G Baby was my last
Wait a
one.
minute. That wasn't real?
No.
Huh.
No, the Cubs didn't win the World Series until
2016,
there
baby.
you go.
I saw him do it in the movie.
I know, it's full of shit. I had.
What about the Knights? Did they, in the Natural, did they win
Yeah, that was
the
real.
World Series? Okay.
That was real. I had Rod Tidwell from Jerry Maguire, that catch during the last game.
Yeah.
I had Mel Clark from Angels in the Outfield,
Okay.
right? I had Becky O'Shea from the Little Giants.
Icebox?
Icebox, man.
Okay.
I just figured it was too dated.
He still wants to fuck her.
She is actually pretty attractive,
Ben.
even still to this day.
He wants to fuck her back
Ben.
then.
Yeah. He still wants that Becky.
And I
O'Shea.
have two really underrated movies that I don't know if we really talked about, but the first
doubt
one,
it.
Ryan Dunn from Summer Catch. I think we
No,
briefed
Ryan
on
Dunn
that.
was in Jackass.
Ryan Dunn.
And he died with car parts in his ass.
Oh my God, that's awful. No, Ryan Dunn was a pitcher in Summer Catch, and he ended up hooking up with what's her nuts.
Oh, she had nuts?
No,
Not
Surprise.
Jessica Alba, the other one.
yeah, Jessica Biel.
Beal.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And then Billy Downtown Anderson from Major League Back to the Minors.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Walter Goggins.
It really wasn't that bad of a movie.
It was a horrible movie.
Oh, I loved
That
it.
was a shit movie.
It was great.
Could have used, what was it, Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
Jousting.
Yeah.
Winning the tournament.
I was going to go with Frank Dukes, but that's a real guy.
That would have been mine too.
Frank Dukes is a real guy?
Yeah.
That was
Win the
based on
Kumite.
a real story, supposedly.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Conflicting, but yeah.
There are a lot of people who say he's completely full of shit because he basically
wrote his own
wrote
story.
his own movie, and a lot of people, because that was such a secretive thing, nobody really knows for sure if he did or did not win.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, guys, that is our draft this week for best sport performances by fictional characters. And
that might be the end of this podcast.
No.
I think
forever. We may have lost a lot of listeners with that dumb fucking category.
Jeremy had my favorite pick.
I don't know. I think Derek probably had mine.
Bugs Bunny striking out
Bugs
three
Bunny
hitters
striking out. Yeah, 3 hitters is probably a good one.
and one pitch.
Yeah.
I think I am still going to put this week's draft on Facebook. We are phasing out of Facebook, but I'll get to that some other time. But
Are
I
you
will
sure
still.
you want to put that on Facebook? Because there's a chance I might win.
That's true. No, I'm going to
You
put it on
tend to
there.
leave those off.
I'm going to put that on there. I like your team. I like Derek's team. I like my team. This should be a close one. Depends on the. Let's put it this way. It's going to basically depend on the age of the person that's voting. So that's what I got going my way. But anyways, so
and whether or not they haven't written us off for having such a stupid fucking draft.
okay, whatever. And moving on to the next segment. This is my favorite segment that we do on every single episode. This is what we like to call the laughing on the sidelines shitty situation of the week. Okay, guys, this is the Laughing on the Sidelines Shitty Situation of the Week, sponsored to you by Lester the Drunk Pack of Cigarettes.
I didn't know we could do cigarette commercials.
So,
Only for
big
drunk ones.
announcement at the end of the show, so stick around. Anyways,
I just turned it off.
Thanks. Derek, what is this week's shitty situation?
All right, let's go back to our sports roots here.
Okay, all right.
Who would you rather be right now? Mitch Trubisky, who just humiliatingly lost his job after throwing a pick in the third quarter, gets benched, and then the other guy throws what should have been 5 touchdowns, and you have now been announced as second string? Or would you rather be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, who just blew the last 2 games?
Fuck.
17-point leads, or double-digit leads.
15 point in one game, 16 in the other.
Yeah,
So
Wow.
2-score leads, almost 3-score.
in the fourth quarter.
Never would I ever have said this, but I am going to take Mitch Trubisky.
You'd rather be Mitch?
I would rather be Mitch because the rest of the season, I'm still going to have a job. And
Yeah.
I seriously think the head coach and probably a majority of his coaching staff for the Atlanta Falcons is on the hottest seat ever.
Okay.
If they don't win this week, Dunzo.
I don't think they're done.
Gandhi.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. The only thing, yeah,
That's what
they're
you're
done.
going with?
I'm going with that. I'm going to
Okay.
go with Mitch Trubisky.
Okay.
Embarrassing, still making millions.
Okay. Who's next? Me or you, Jeremy?
I'll go.
Okay.
Sometimes I like to go in there with 2 fingers and move this one around a little bit, and it gives some extra sensitivity in there. What was the question?
You like that? Do you like that, Scotty?
What?
Never mind.
I wasn't
No.
listening.
Who would you rather be right now? Would you rather be Mitch Trubisky, who just lost his job as the starter after another fucking horrendous performance, or would you rather be the head coach of the Falcons? I believe it's Dan Quinn, who just blew 2 surmountable fourth quarter leads.
Again.
Well, they're both losers. I would rather be Trubisky, though, because he is Polish.
Yes, he is.
That is true. That is true. A lot of advantages.
Okay, you know
Sausage?
how quarterback gets all the puss, too.
That's true.
Now, backup quarterback gets starting quarterback. How fucking much poontang do you think Nick Foles is getting right now?
Well, he's getting a lot of poontang because of who he is. He's Big Dick Nick.
I know that, but
So,
after what he
lots.
did,
Oh,
you don't think
tons.
there's so many thankful ladies in Chicago?
Tons. He's dripping with puss.
Probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Diving head first into it.
I heard that actually he almost got hurt stepping in the shower. He almost stepped on his own dick.
You
Nice.
know what? He is fragile.
Yep.
Which brings me to my point.
Which, by the way, when he showers, does all the water taste like fruit punch?
Yes. That's a good
Nice.
callback. That's an
Yeah,
old
it is.
callback, man. That's unfiltered sportscast callback.
It sure is.
Nice.
I got a good memory, Scotty. You
do.
That is your name, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
Scooter McFuckstick. Sorry.
I would probably go with. I'd rather be Dan Quinn.
Why?
Because I believe that's his name, and if I'm butchering that, I feel like an idiot.
No, I think you're right.
But what's going to happen is,
What if it's like some weird fucking Russian name?
yeah,
Just 18 syllables to it.
it's
Quinn? Is that right? Quinn?
it's Nick Foles. So Nick Foles very well could get injured stepping on his dick and be out for the entire season, and then Mitch Trubisky will have to come back in after that performance from Foles in the second half and just get the fuck booed out of him for the next 13 weeks.
No, there's no
fans
fans
in the
to boo him.
stands. Yeah.
What's that?
There's no fans in the stands.
That's true, but I think
I think you can still
even,
hear it.
even digitally they're booing him.
I
like
think-
if he rides down the street in his shitty Toyota Tercel or whatever the fuck he has that they were so enamored with, they probably just boo him everywhere he goes.
I got to guess that if you're in the city of Chicago, just everybody in their house is it's just a constant like buzz of boo
Oh, for sure.
from that city.
And part of it is because I absolutely despise Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
But the NFL head coaches, even the bad ones, still get another coaching job.
Oh, for sure. And
They do. They don't
Or
give
in
new
college
guys
or
Yeah.
They
something.
don't give new guys a shot. Really, you might get the hottest coordinator on the hottest and offensive coordinator, hottest defensive coordinator, the team with the best offense, best defense. Those guys might get head coaching jobs, and then it's just guys that got fired going from one team to another.
That's true.
So if I'm that guy, I'm gonna get another head coaching job somewhere. I took a team to a Super Bowl. Yeah, I've blown a couple of leads.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna coach again.
Even if it's not a head coaching job, most head coaches were decent coordinators.
Yes.
Before
Yeah.
they became, even Jason Garrett he's offensive coordinator somewhere right now.
Yeah.
For the Giants, they look
Well,
good.
and look how fucking good they are.
They
dude.
look amazing.
well, they're in the best division in football.
Yeah.
We're talking about the football Giants, right?
No, he's offensive coordinator for San Francisco Giants.
Oh, the baseball Giants.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the other thing is that I'm thinking of it. I can't, and it is Dan Quinn, by the way.
Yeah, I got it right.
You did get it right. I bet you.
What about Dan Quayle? What's he doing?
He is
Spelling bee, Scripps National Spelling Bee.
He's actually interviewing for the Jets head coaching job.
probably. But the other thing is that I'm betting you that the puss that Mitch Trubisky is currently getting is still better than what Quinn.
It's
is
probably
getting.
his ants.
It may
He's
be
getting ant puss.
It may be incest, but it's still better looking than Dan Quinn.
I'm
You
gonna
kidding me? I wonder what Robert Kraft was pulling down. I bet he was pulling down some premium puss.
mostly Asian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paid for it though.
paid for it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do anymore. I mean, don't we all really pay for it, whether it's dinner or a wedding ring or
Yeah,
whatever?
you're exactly right. $50 is $50.
I mean, we're all paying for puss.
Or receiving.
Sure.
Or receiving.
Scotty, ain't nobody gave you $1 for some dick. Ain't never happened.
Whatever. Anyway.
What was it Chris Rock said? Dick don't get flowers.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't get flowers. We don't get shit. I am enamored by the power of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the strongest muscle in the body.
Yes.
I
been known
don't
to-
remember who the comedian was. They said that it takes two strong guys to move a couch, but the pussy made you buy the couch.
The pussy makes you fight wars. Mm-hmm. That's pretty
I
powerful.
suppose.
It
Yeah,
was
the
a
Trojan
Tom-
War.
Tommy Blaze was like, we've built bridges because of vaginas. They're like, hey, the vaginas are over there.
I'm going to make a bold prediction next week. Nick Foles throws a touchdown with his cock.
Okay, that's fair enough.
It might be a shovel pass.
To himself.
Probably.
To himself.
It's probably going to get
To
deflected.
himself.
He's going to catch it, and yeah.
If that happens.
It's going to deflect off his second cock.
And I'm not just saying that
genius.
because he
That's
does
gonna
listen.
happen.
He listens.
Yes,
he
he
likes
does.
us. We need to have him on the show. Okay, guys. We do have a very big announcement.
Oh, we might get to see the throw to second base here.
Oh, we might.
It's the highlights from the Minnesota game.
Oh, look at that. Inside joke if you were live with us last.
Well, no, it's a real fan joke.
Yeah, it is a real fan. We do have some very, very, very big news. For those of you guys that are listening to the show on a regular basis, wait till the end of the show. You get to hear it first. We currently now do have merchandise that you can buy with our logo on it. We are working on Lester, the drunk pack of cigarettes, as far as a logo that we can feel comfortable putting on a t-shirt to not piss off way too many people.
We should get an authentic replica of your sister's leg.
Is that what we're
That's what we
Okay.
should do. Can we sell those?
I've got some ideas.
make a lamp out of those?
yeah. It'd have to be like one of those little desk lamps, though, because it's way shorter than the other leg.
Yeah, get a replica of her peg leg.
No, just get a peg-
not the nice prosthetic one, the
just
peg leg.
Just the peg leg lamp, man. Come on.
It's a prestigious award.
That could literally be anything.
But
Stick.
you can go.
Someone turn this baby's arm into a lamp? No, that's Scotty's sister's peg.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
I was kind of a wise ass last week when I fucked her. Then I scribed Wonder Boy in it with a streak of lightning. Which, by the way, in that movie, that's the biggest bullshit part of it. You telling me a fucking kid did that without a lathe?
There it is.
He didn't make that fucking bat perfect round.
Oh, that's bad.
Bullshit.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, bad throw. Bad throw. Put your hand on the.
It wasn't a good throw, but he still should have
He
caught
still
it.
should have caught it.
Yeah, that was in the top of the ninth.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
So, anyways, you can go to our TikTok, which is at Laughing on the Sidelines, and you can click the link in our bio, and it will come up as a link for merch, and it will take you to all of the current available merchandise that you can buy if you would like to.
Or you can just go right to that website at what is it? Robodick.gov, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Robo-dick.
We even have a couple of masks for you that it was solely the idea of Mr. Derek Alders, so maybe you'll like them.
Well, one of them was my idea.
Yeah, one of them. One of the masks.
The funny one.
The funny one was Derek's idea.
Honestly, are you trying to take credit for masks? They've been around a while. I don't think you invented those.
No, we're just inventing the one, or we're just kind of taking credit for the one that Derek thought.
No, he's taking credit for all masks
All
everywhere.
masks everywhere, yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Including
That's fair.
that Jason hockey mask.
But again,
Still waiting on my cut from all those bank robberies.
right, TikTok, at Laughing on the Sidelines, link in bio, have fun. Go nuts. But other than that, guys, that is...
Are we running
Oh,
any
yeah.
kind of a discount promo on our... I had heard that if you pay for the extra shipping and handling, if you buy one piece of merch, if you pay the extra shipping and handling, plus the cost of the merch, you get a second one. So that's a BOGO
That's how it
right
works.
there. That's like better than pay less.
Yeah, isn't it buy one, get one full price?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
a
will.
BOGO.
We're gonna see how it works. I have a couple of items currently on order for myself. I actually bought, I'm testing 2 different items. I want to see how they look. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna get. We have a couple of other designs that I'm currently working on. Yes, there is one Helen Keller. Yes, there is one Lester. There's a couple of ideas we're kind of throwing around that. Yeah.
How'd you make that look? Is that clip art? Is that what you used?
No.
Use what was that one? The old Apple before.
Paint?
No,
I don't know, Jeremy.
Photoshop?
you did that on an Apple II, right?
That was-
Apple IIe.
That was back in the 30s. We're older.
Yeah, that's right.
Than
They
that.
had computers back then. You dumb fuck.
They did. Back when,
kinda.
Yeah, sort of.
Well, they had people to do calculations anyway.
Exactly. But anyways, guys, that is our show. Unless you guys have any announcements. Do you have any announcements? No.
Yeah, you can catch me at robodick.gov
Robo-dick.
until Thursday when I get the metal tube taken out of my penis.
Yay! That's going to be an awesome celebration.
I'm going to see if they'll let me video that so we can put it on TikTok.
No, please don't. Please don't. But anyways, guys, that is our show for this week. Thank you guys so much. Keep doing us a favor on TikTok. Keep sharing and liking. That helps us out a lot. We appreciate. We keep on growing. That's what makes us have the maybe possibility of doing this permanently. But that's a long ways away. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for doing us a favor. Tell your friends and family if you like us. But if you don't like us,
We hope you get into a staring contest with Forrest Whitaker. You get so confused on where to look that your head explodes.
if you don't like us.
Tell your enemies.
And until next time, guys,
They're magically delicious.
until next time,
Keep laughing, assholes.
we will see you later. Take care.